All right, welcome back, guys, to our lecture series on HTML. So we are going to look at tables in HTML right now. But before then, the lecture we had on adding video to your HTML file, I realized that we set our height to 240. Okay, and I don't know if you noticed, but if by the time you play the video, you notice that there is this border around it. Okay, so ideally, we don't need to set a height, we just need to set the width. So I'm just going to delete the height and save. Okay, and let's refresh our page. And as you can see, I'll play the video and there's no excess, space, surrounded by a border at the top. So essentially, it takes the height of the video. So basically, that's it. Now, we're going to look at tables. So let's do some housekeeping by adding a horizontal line to separate our page or our sections. And we're going to add a comment and say tables. Okay. And then let's add some space. Okay. So let's save. Now, to incorporate a table HTML, we use, as you may rightly guess, the table tag. So I'm going to say table. And yeah, so we have the table tag. Now some of you may wonder how I just type in table and automatically generate a tag, both the opening and the closing tag. Well, there is a tool called Emmet. Okay, it's like an add-on that helps developers write HTML a lot faster. So but basically I particularly don't want to talk about Emmet right now because I want you to get used to coding things up yourself. Okay, and much later in the series we'll talk about the Emmet and how you can write your HTML a lot faster. Okay, but for now, go through the pane and type out your tags so that you can get used to them. Okay, you can memorize them as much as possible. All right, so let's get back to our lecture. So table tag. Okay, so we've written the table tag, and now a table has rows and columns, right? So that brings us to our next tag, table row. So tr. Okay. All right, so in this first table row we're going to use the tag table head to specify the heading for our table. So I'm just going to copy this table head and paste it twice. Okay, and here I'm going to say name. Okay, and the second column will be age, and the third would be gender. Okay, I don't want to say sex, but gender. All right, so next I'm going to add another table row, and this time I would add table data. Okay, so this is the data basically that will be just below the name, age, and gender. Okay, so again I'm going to copy this and paste it in. So the first name I'm going to say Zino, and the next would be Gome, and the last would be Paro. Oh, sorry. I just made a mistake. So the first is name, the next is age. So I would say 20, and the gender, I'll just say male. Okay. So basically, I'm just going to copy the table row and paste it, so that I'll have three rows. Okay. So this next one, I would say Gome. These are African names, by the way, Nigerian names. And I'll say 23 and male. And the last I would say Paro. and I'll say in, and also, okay, I'm just going to give this one female, and I'll save. So now let's refresh our page and see what we have. Okay, I think I removed. Okay, it's fine. So I'm just going to refresh the page right now, and this is what we have. So we have name colon, age colon, and gender colon. Okay, so it doesn't look much, it doesn't look like much, but basically it's the structure of a table in HTML. Now, when we get into the CSS section, we'll learn how to make this table even more, fancy and beautiful. Okay, but for now, this is how you code up your table in HTML. All right. Thank you for watching this lecture. See you in the next one.